Aha! I knew it! We get a charge only! Yes! Yes! I knew the quest domains would come, right? Yay! Oh, it's level 61 out of 70. Wait, yeah, this is a charge only. He has the 5-star weapon! Wait. Huh? Artifact set? Braveheart artifact set? Hold on, why is my... I'm confused. Why is his... Why is the upgrade only... Why is he level 60? He's... Why is the Troll only less level... Oh. Dear. What are these statues? What's this with this strange crystalline...
Are these... statues?
No. These are people.
Ugh.
Wait, what's this?
They were probably followers of the god of salt.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
Oh, looks like we go this way.
Gather!
Oh, at least... Please don't fall off yourself. Wait. Do I have to climb the pillar? What? Huh? 2 pillars? Hold on. What constellation is this? C3? Are you kidding me? Hi, why C3? Mine is only C1. Are you kidding me? No. Why does this keep happening?
Yeah.
Oh, that's even worse. I made it worse. Why did I make it worse? Let me just... Can I please climb? For once I want to climb this, please. Thank you. Oh. Oh dear, what's this? That looks like a basin of sorts. I suppose that's an artifact too?
Look at this! It's filled halfway with salt.
It just looks like a fancy salt holder. Seems like the god of salt was a god lacking in treasures.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half full, it is also forever half full. That is to say, it is bottomless.
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount inside won't change?
Oh my!
Exactly.
That is an infinite
Able
salt
to produce
factory.
endless salt. The god of salt is powerful indeed.
Finally, after all that effort, I've found precious treasure. I claim this as mine. I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000 bags. I can sell it and make a fortune.
Good
Hey!
point.
How can you use a relic of the god of salt for such a shallow pursuit?
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we find will belong to Miss Wanyan, according to the contract agreed upon.
Well,
Of course, as we agreed. But how can anything be worth more than this rare find?
I don't think that's a good
Since we have a contract,
attitude to have.
it's no use for me to fight with him.
Then let's move on, shall we?
Oh, doors open. More statues. This really making me nervous. Why do you all with your hands together like pray? Oh, this one looks like you're running away.
Stabilize! To dust!
Wait, they put up towers. Dang it!
Keep back!
I need to get rid of these towers. I should have stopped them.
Solidify!
For one second. Residence. Stone. Or Ichigo stuff. Okay, looks like this door. Huh? What? Oh! Oh, I'm gonna have to trigger...
Quake! Terra Smash!
Deactivate door. What's this? Oh! Oh. Huh? Oh. More people. Now what artifact is this? Looks like a sword?
Ha! Just a simple ruler. It doesn't look to be worth
Oh,
anything.
it's a ruler.
This, if I remember correctly, this is some kind of measuring tool.
Indeed. But the god of salt imbued it with another power. When you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt, much like a rising tide covers the earth. The deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear. It is essentially a bumper harvest of salt.
What? That's even better than the salt chalice!
Oh no, he's getting
Well
greedy.
then, according to our contract, the salt ruler goes to Miss Wanyan.
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition. Why should I get the short end of the stick?
You're getting greedy now? Greedy?
And this girl has been useless. Why would she get
I
anything?
thought you agreed to a contract. And Zhongli takes contracts very seriously.
Here we go again.
What were the contracts?
So you are saying you want to break the contract?
Ah! Someone's in a bit of a trouble.
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this ruin work, I no longer need you.
He's about to regret that.
Let's not forget who hired who here. Why should I let you make the rules?
Because you agreed to a contract.
And Zhongli takes contracts.
Rex
very
Lapis
seriously.
once said, "Ones who break their contracts shall suffer the wrath of the rock."
And he's about to suffer.
That is one of your Liyue gods. I am from Snezhnaya. I...
Will suffer the wrath of the rock. You may find it rather unpleasant.
Nope. Looks like we are fighting this guy.
Pay your dues. This is order.
Boom! Looks like why you just suffered. Meteorite to the face.
Yeah.
Finally they get to beat up this guy. I mean, seriously. I know he's Fatui and all when you shouldn't really judge all the things like this one. Yeah, this guy is so annoying. Ready, go.
Gather!
I haven't seen that over there. Okay, please stop talking. Ready, go. He died from area damage. Ha. Oh wait, he's just...
I shall confiscate your treasure as well. You are not worthy to continue any further into the ruin. Leave this place.
Oh, darn you! Just you wait.
What? You just fine? I thought we beat him up just now.
Some archaeological survey. He could only pretend for so long.
Well, at least we had our guard up. I hope we never become as greedy as him, Paimon. That would be annoying.
Hey, Paimon likes Mora, but Paimon doesn't do bad things.
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But besides greed, there are many other things that may tempt us to break contracts. When people see the object of their dreams, how many are really able to control their desire and follow the contract? I think we should be honest with each other now.
Oh.
Huh? Be honest about what?
Ah.
That in truth, not a single member of this archaeological expedition came here for archaeology.
I think that's a confession hint.
Why do you say that?
Yep.
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge, and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. However, you are an expert when it comes to anything regarding the god of salt.
So inaccurate.
You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. What you're really interested in is the god of salt. I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on the Pearl Galley are passed down between generations at Yinyuan Hall.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh, she got exposed. Ah.
Sir, you are indeed a man of great knowledge and talents. I seem to have been right to seek you out once I plucked up my courage. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. I come from one of the 8 trades under the jurisdiction of the Chising, Yinyuan Hall of the salt industry.
I never heard of
Our
that one.
ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago, when the Archon War engulfed the land in chaos.
Huh, come to think of it, I've never heard you say Rex Lapis or Lord of Geo. Yours?
Oh, right! Now that you mention it, the people of Liyue very seldom use the name
And
Morax.
she'd be referring
During
to
the war,
Damn.
Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power. He left us alone and lost in the world. We hate him! But this is Morax's Liyue after all. And its history is written as he wishes. So I seek proof of Morax's guilt. He has blood on his hands and cruelty in his heart. We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we, Mr. Zhongli? You must judge this history fairly.
Naturally, of course. But I must add, Liyue is no longer Morax's Liyue. Come with me. All the answers you seek lie ahead.
I'm guessing Rex. Okay, that door is very sus. Just gonna head up there. Oh, wait, hold on. Are we gonna have to glide? Dang it. More people around here. More statues.
Crumble!
Wait, what? Oh, come on! Not like this! No! Huh? Why is there a floor? I thought it'd be a bottomless pit. Wait, respawn here? And I lose all my elemental bursts? This sucks. Have to respawn this too. Right, now we need to activate all these at once.
Stabilize!
Oops. Yeah, my elemental burst have been useful for this. Oh, we're all at 0.
Life goes on.
Oh, is this another chamber? Oh,
Solidify!
what are those? That looks like a sword blade.
Solidify!
Oh, never mind.
I will have order!
Anyway, those enemies are gone now. I was trying to get past the rock power, but I keep getting stuck there. How old is that Sunsetia to still be there?
Stabilize!
Rise. Life goes on.
I wish I had an easy way.
Quake!
Please, Mitch. These guys are annoying.
Solidify!
Please don't teleport. Are we done? No, he's still.
Order guide you!
Damn. Okay. Okay, now we're done. Examine this broken sword, I see. Oh. The white markings on it.
This is a sword?
A broken one, anyway.
Aha! It's a broken sword! This is proof! This proves that the god of salt had to fight back. Fight back against the evil Morax. But sadly, she was defeated. The power of this sword surely is much greater than that of the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler. If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world the mighty power of the god of salt.
It does after being defeated in battle.
It's kind of
Two
cool, though.
pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are two separate relics. According to the contract, you can only claim
Wait,
one.
we're still going along to the contract?
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure, true. But Clement is no longer here.
We're still going by?
Yes. But the only one object per claim clause still holds true.
Oh dear.
You cannot take two relics at the same time.
This logic!
Zhongli, she seems like a good person, and no one is fighting over the treasure. How about you let this one slide, huh?
Oh, I don't think
When
he
there's a
would.
contract, nothing can be allowed to slide. If the contract is not followed, then it is broken.
Yeah, very serious.
No! If I only take one half, then it can't be repaired, and the power of the God of Salt cannot be restored.
You know, you say
No
all
matter
this,
what,
but
I must be faithful to her.
what's the hilt?
Even if it breaks the contract, I don't care.
Oh. Oh dear, are we gonna have to fight this lady?
So you are already decided? Then there is a price to pay for breaking the contract.
Oh no,
Zhongli!
please, I don't want to
That
fight
is
her.
to say, you consign yourself to suffer the wrath of the rock.
Do we have to drop a meteorite on her?
That's okay. The God of Salt gave up her life to protect her people. My sacrifice is nothing compared to that.
Okay, I feel really...
Punish me however you want. Just let me take this proof of my faith.
No, you can't hit her!
Yeah, I really don't want to.
Perhaps that punishment would be easier for her. But,
Why easier?
as punishment, I will tell you the truth.
The truth? Uh-oh.
Huh?
Yeah, even I'm
The
confused.
truth? You mean the truth is my punishment?
Yes. The truth that I am about to tell you shall be your price to pay for breaking the contract. I'm afraid to say that the God of Salt, Havria, was not the powerful god you imagine her to be. Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war, she lost, never able to win a seat among the seven.
What?
During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for control of Tevat. But Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start, she could save herself and her people from the war. However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advances of aggressors. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven remained.
No. No! It can't be so.
Then what about this?
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Huh?
Not even a single blade? Then... this sword...
This sword is not a relic belonging to the God of Salt, but is instead the murder weapon used to kill her.
What?
Murder weapon? No! That's not true! That can't be true! You're trying to test my faith in the God of Salt.
As I said before, I only state the facts.
Yeah.
Preposterous! You are a follower of Morax! Don't try to trick me!
I get the feeling Zhongli doesn't like to tell this part either.
Hey! Come back!
Well, yeah, that was really too much for her to take, but Zhongli, what you really said is true, right?
Indeed. Otherwise, why would I use the truth as punishment? I did not want to tell her such cruel facts. But the contract was broken.
Seems like the wrath of the
Let's
rock
follow
might be
her deeper
different.
into the ruin. There, I fear, we will find something that will leave her no choice but to face the truth.
Oh, the door opened again. Is there anything behind you? No, nothing. Wait.
Yeah.
Yep, still nothing. Let me just break everything I can here so that not enter this place again.
Are these statue thingies running?
Oh dear.
What will we find ahead?
Salt. And betrayal.
Oh no. Yeah, this is not good. Ah, not again! Not again! Why'd I fall again?
I'm feeling a little off.
Wait, why did Zhongli take damage? There wasn't even that much of a fall. Are you kidding me? I can't have to use revival. Just pick one and go. Okay. Anyway, that's. I can't believe this. Why did I fall?
Wheel of life.
Just let Zhongli heal this. Wait, where am I going? Oh, this way. Sorry, this way. Now let's cross this properly this time. Oh yeah. He's been fleeing from something. All of them are running away. But from what? Behind this door.
Rise.
I don't like what's behind this door. And neither will that lady, 1 year or something. Oh, she's here. Yeah, she's still.
What are all these? What did they see? What did they do? What happened?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door will show you all that happened back then.
More fleeing statues. Still haven't seen it yet. Oh, that seems like the center. Look at the way the salt. They're all facing the center. Was he holding something? They said that's the murder weapon. But surprisingly, I don't see the hilt of the sword that was used to kill the god. The god doesn't even have a body to bury. This was ground zero. What's left is a pile of salt.
This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time to this very day. The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone in wartime. The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release.
But what about these statue thingies?
No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear.
Oh,
Those who could not flee were thus transformed.
these statues?
Those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue, where they sought refuge with Rex Lapis. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse. So they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword, and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger might be appeased. But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted, even till the end, nurse hatred for her people in her heart?
This is
Even if this is so, I can't! This must be a lie. False history, all of it!
The truth is literally
Don't
right
you
in
dare
front.
try to shake my faith!
She wasn't gonna accept this in the end.
Yikes. Zhongli didn't show any mercy this time either.
Instead of physical damage,
This is the price she must pay. Yet I would not call it a bad
she
thing.
suffered emotional
Judging by how she
damage.
appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, simply recognizing the truth is good enough for now.
Well, you seem all too familiar with what happened to the God of Salt. You didn't just hear rumors about how to break the seal, didn't you?
Indeed. In ages past, Havria's story served as a warning to me as well.
You sealed it up.
Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also.
The people of Lyria.
All right then.
Understand this one day.
Now, would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Guyonstone Forest?
Again?
Huh? What do you want to do, Zhongli?
Treading old ground, telling old stories. One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances.
This place is silent. Okay, maybe I shouldn't stand on top of this salt pile, but dang. This guy is the one who killed her, and in the end he gets immortalized in the body of salt. Forever. Now we leave. And please never come back because this place sucks. You know, since we're heading to Guyonstone Forest anyway, I think I'm just gonna teleport there straight away. Wait, where are we going? To the top of that? Oh, come on. Okay, that's a bit of a journey. So, the Archon War is not about the stories of victories, 7 Archons, but also small tragedies. Like affected humans. I don't know how to feel about this. On one hand, I know that John Lee tells us a lot of stories that are very helpful for the game lore, but it's a bit negative. Also, to learn a story to learn from this, lesson to learn from this is Havria was too peaceful, too pacifist. So in the end, she ended up as well. Bad to say, but she ended up with nothing, and people thought it was better for her to just die or sacrifice. I don't understand why they decided to just put her out of her misery so that she wouldn't have to sacrifice anymore. But they miscalculated when trying to assassinate their own god because, as Zhongli said, even when weak god is killed, its power when slain is too much for normal humans. At least that's what he said, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm running out of stamina here. And then Zhongli, hearing this, he sealed away the story so that, well, it's really too tragic for most people to hear. I mean, ordinarily, no one else would have heard of it unless they actually broke the seal that Zhongli placed himself millennia ago. Or at least I assume that he did it. But I'm confused. If it was Zhongli that sealed it, why were the elemental monuments of electro? I thought they'd be geo because this element. Kinda confusing. Meh. Or maybe off topic here. The yakshas that help them see. I don't know. There's Zhongli. Wow, this is a really high place. I haven't been up here yet.
Now, I mentioned before that many gods of old have been sealed beneath the Guyan stone forest.
Yes.
The Adepti have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria's time was even further in the past. The Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler that she left behind should not return to Liyue.
Ah, I see now.
To leave them here is to let them slumber. And it is also a homecoming.
So, what would you like us to do?
I ended an era with my own two hands. I've always wondered how I should remember that which I ended. History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved that. Time is a mighty force, and history's twist in its flow. I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave its truth. Stone carvings were one such ancient method, but unchanging stone, immovable earth, even one such as myself. Someday we may all disappear.
Zhongli.
Therefore, I thought of you, traveler.
Why? Me?
You are one who crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history is engraved in your memory, it will one day accompany you into another world. As long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for times and tides of Tevat.
So that's why you wanted us to come with you.
Sounds like tough work.
Now then, it is time that we consigned both the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler to the sea.
Huh? Why do we need to throw them into the sea?
As I said before, this is the place to which the remnants of many bygone gods are consigned. This includes Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently returned to this ocean prison. Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Guyan Stone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, naught but folk tales remain. Osial, you and I were foes, but our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now.
Do I pass you the items now?
May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate.
Like those three archaeologists, or maybe just two, since that one yin person was kind of meh.
I will remain here for a while. I fear that moments of reminiscence like this can only grow fewer.
I feel a bit bad for
We
God
did
of
not
Salt.
measure right and wrong during the days of the Archon War in the same manner as we do
Only
today.
measure in survival.
Of course,
purposes.
as I am now, I only wish that she could have lived in a gentler time.
So do I. Tragedy of the higher sort. Oh, sorry, Zhongli. I was trying to click. I didn't mean that. Sorry. I was trying to talk. Sorry.
I will remain here for a while.
Won't those relics
Though the
cause
Salt
society
Chalice
to
and
go
Salt
down?
Ruler do have power in their own right, they are nothing before Osial.
Oh.
If a day comes when he should recover his strength and return, I believe that even so, he will be defeated.
Well, that's a positive thought to have. What? Why do I keep clicking on accident?
I will remain here for a while.
What will you do now?
That is a good question. In the past, I might have given you a most specific answer. But now... Yes. I suppose I will continue in my role as a consultant at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. But if this journey was to your liking, why don't you come along the next time I am seeking to preserve memories of Leo's past?
Oh, sure, I will. More law for me. So, in summary, stories can be corrupted. This tragedy, there was the god of salt being assassinated by her own people, was twisted into Morax assassinating her. Which is kind of weird. They didn't want to blame on the people of the god of salt. They want to blame themselves, so they blame the Archon that took them in after they assassinated their god. Kind of weird, but yeah. Anyway, I guess that's all for this video. Remember, if you like to see more Genshin Impact content like this, please hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!